Generic greetings and welcome back to a hopefully relaxing session on Kingdom 2 Crowns, where in the previous episode we established our presence on this new island, and I'm just going to put some gems into there. And I say relaxing session, but there's just been some very ominous music there. Anyway, we started on this new island and have made some great inroads. We've got some decent defences on the left and right hand side. We have a good amount of money going in. We also have, as you can see, the stone keep, which allows us to get the people that can attack as well. So pretty good indeed. So happy with that. In this episode, we want to continue on expanding and at minimum probably clear one side, hopefully. But I'm not sort of determined to completely clear one side. That's something I totally focused on, but hopefully we'll be able to get at least somewhere in doing part of that, at least clearing a couple of portals, but some of them are quite away. I do obviously need to get some more people, and that is our sort of main thing. I've just seen that one of the arrows flew over and managed to hit a rabbit, which is why they sort of ran off with some cash there, and good grief, we're getting paid massively. I'm just going to run off here because, oh, I don't know if you saw what happened there, but that was very, very lucky. I went out thinking that they'd actually grab the coin, but instead they grabbed the dog, and then what happened is obviously we managed to go ahead and shoot they shot the greed that was towards this side, so that was very, very lucky indeed. Anyway, what I've done there is I've actually ran forward to this side. It's been something I'm meaning to do for a little while, and I'm actually clearing the forest on this side, because if we get this far it means we are obviously closer to the portal, and doing it now when it's quite early in the morning will give us some nice options. I'm also going to clear the forest to this area here as well, which will clear it all the way further back. So that's fine, and only that, it also means that the village is inside our main wall. So there we are. So obviously ordered the front point here to be upgraded. This is not only a defensive wall, but also the main tower as well, which we'll upgrade to quite a high level, I think. We'll probably get that at least to level 2, possibly even 3, but I'm not really too concerned on really, well, focusing on like a lower level tower, and then we need to probably get it high level. And you know, I'm not really bothered about at the moment saving the archers that we have. I'm not bothered if they're in the tower, because this is after all a forward point there. So spending the points on upgrading that, and we need to get this wall up to the max level possible. We should have more than enough money in order to do this, and one of the reasons why I'm clearing this area is so we get the rabbit spawns on the front there rather than the deer as well, which is why the workers are on the left hand side sorting out. Obviously main priority is to get this wall up and running. It's going to take quite some time for the people to walk from one side to the other, but once we've got this upgraded we should also get the option for catapults, which gives us a much better defensive position there. Let's upgrade the tower to the next level, and for some reason it's skipping the odd coin here and there. See that there? I think it is going in, but it's just not showing it. This is, I believe, a known bug. In fact, I was playing the game the other day with a friend, and one of the bugs was that essentially as soon as we go to a new island and I spend money, they lose all of the cash that they had on them, which is actually still there. If they then get hit, it drops it. So it's a known bug, and there was a solution posted on the forum, but it's still a little bit somewhat annoying. Anyway, we'll get this forward point upgraded to the highest tier for our builders. In the previous episode, we did manage to get the maximum, well, sorry, we got the stone walls, but also managed to get the what is it? Can we get this built? I don't think we have the coin for it. Oh, we do have the coin for it. Yeah, we managed to get the worker upgrades, so now they can reinforce the wall, which is pretty good. These will hopefully have a couple of coin on them, which they do. Obviously, we've got 1, 2, and 3 walls maximum at this side. Now, we are getting to that point where when we do attacks, we will get reactionary ones as well. So we need to make sure we have multiple lines of defense. So that's important there. And oh, the greed are actually coming now. I didn't realize they'd send it now. I think what's happened there, and I'm hoping these guys run back. What's happened there, most likely, and this is only a guesstimate, but I think what's happened is because this wall was up and down, it didn't know where the front line was, because the front line is that T-piece with the flag on it. And once you, when the attack starts, I've mentioned this before, that it makes sure that they always hit the wall right when the moon's at the top. So what's probably happened is it's been further back when we've had that wave being sent, so it's sent it at that time rather than when it should have done to hit that wall. So that's just a guesstimate. Either way, we're so close to the wall, it really matters not. But I'm just going to take another quick jaunt to the left hand side just to see if there's any deer that we can grab, like so. I'm going to have to stop there, and we'll just take a small walk. I just want to see where the first portal is. So the first portal is very, very close. It is not very far at all. Actually, I might as well go first past that portal, because I think there'll be some more deer, but I thought there was a village upcoming. There is a village upcoming. There we go. So there's another couple of people as well. We'll also have to do the same thing on the right-hand side. We don't actually have any... Is there another person? There is another person. There isn't actually a... There we go, that's sorted. Can I get this deer? I'll have to just wait a little bit anyway, because we are quite tuckered out. No, not going to stand. Nah, we're just going to run off. Okay. Yeah, so we've got those people there. There isn't actually a merchant on this map. So that's something to, wouldn't say worry about, but something we have to take into account. And also, it does look like it's starting to go to autumn. So we're going to have to start banking the money. So we'll have some food here. And we can see that we have got, at the moment, no archers hanging around. So we probably need some more archers. But we have got a catapult on the left-hand side. So this side here is relatively fine. As you can see, I'm able to go 1 and then 2 to get that people paid there. But I'm wondering why those people were running to the left-hand side. I really don't know. I'm not going to stop to talk to these farmers. Actually, you know what? I might stop to talk to at least one of them to get paid like that. And obviously, we're going to be dropping some coins. So that is a little bit of a problem. But we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there we are. And we're going to go for also probably 1, 2, 3, 4. So anyone that's running to the left-hand side will probably turn around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there's even more coins stored in there as well. So we'll have a quick look on the right-hand side. This is the main point of attack, because this is where we've got a lot of the... do we have enough for this? I think I'm going to get this ripped up out of the ground there, just mainly because I want to spend some cash. Yeah, this is the main point of attack, because this is the dock side, and I want to clear all the portals on the docks if possible, and that is, as you saw there, a portal. So that is problematic. What I'm going to have to do then is probably try and... No, it's alright. I was going to say get some more archers, but that's not the case. I do want, however, some more towers here, and also upgrade these walls to the highest level on both sides. And there we go. We want more archers. And there's that guy paid as well. So there's, if memory serves, probably 70 or 80 coins in that. And I'm guessing that most of these guys will have loads of coin on them anyway, which is true. So standing next to each one of these, and you can see we've got loads of coin coming in. I'm not even going to pick up all of it, because it's just going to drop on the floor. So that'll be picked up by other people as they go past. So this one needs to be upgraded. All of these walls will do the same thing on this side. You can see that money at the moment is not a problem at all. What I also want to do is start upgrading this, because we want to get a baker. Now the baker is pretty good, because they'll allow us to get people from all of the places on the left and right, all of the villages, and they just basically run towards you as well, which is fairly cool. So you can see the attack is underway on the right hand side here, and there's shots getting taken out, which is good. I'm going to drop a couple of coin just to make sure that these guys have got full coin, which looks like to be the case, and then I will upgrade this tower. And I'm very tempted to send an attack, and I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. So 1 attack and then 2 attacks. That's to the one on the right hand side. That is our first attack on this map, and obviously to the first portal. So that's fine. You can see the worker is extremely conflicted on where they should work. I would like if they just picked a direction and went with it, but looks like that is not going to happen. Being massively paid there from the farmers. So day 9. Day 9, not bad at all. Let's go back and make sure that we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. More coffers for them, and gotta put that in there. So more money on the left. So this is fine, but if it goes to winter, that could be a big problem. But obviously, we are laying the foundation for a good economy for the winter season. Rushing over to the left here, just so I can put a coin down and get that guy employed. I'm also going to check on the far left just to make sure that our forward point is fairly okay. I might as well treat them to a fire barrel or two, because why not? We've also got a guy here that is hanging around, probably wanting to be a pikeman. They do tend to do that, so I might as well hire one of them at least, because they're not going to go back. And wow, there's a lot of coin that's just sort of sitting around there. If I stand next to one of these, I'm guessing that I'm just going to get a flood of cash. Yeah, just come out as there. So there we are. This one is fully upgraded. Yes, it is. The wall's fully upgraded. We don't need any more pikemen, but I am going to probably buy another 1, 2, 3, 4 fire barrels. Now, the fire barrels are very, very good indeed. It launches them and... let's get another person there. It launches them and obviously lands on the ground, sets things on fire, and anything that runs through it burns. And it's very, very good for stopping the greed en masse. So, there is the first portal down. So, first portal of this map is down. Let me upgrade this to the next level. Also pick up the baker, because we're going to need their services. There's a bit of money coming in. Hopefully enough. And there's the retaliation attack. So I don't know what side it is, but we're just going to wait. Why is this person telling us to come over to the right? I don't know why. But I do want 1, 2 more archers. I'm going to go with another builder as well. Stand here. So it's telling me to upgrade this tower with the next level. That's not going to happen. There's no way the forward tower is going to be upgraded to the highest level. It's not going to happen. But I am going to stand around here and see if yeah, any of these guys need to get paid. So I'm just going to hand over coin. You can see some of them have taken some damage. Looks like only be 1 damage, but that's a decent one there. So we will have an attack from one direction. I'm not too sure exactly what it is. It could be another... well, we're barking. Come on. Oh, so it's barking on the right, so that's where at least one of the attacks coming from, and that is not what I wanted. So the baker, for whatever reason, decided at that moment to jump off. That is the least opportune moment they could have picked. So I've employed them again, and I am going to follow its instructions now of standing here, and we will have enough cash just to get this bakery done. And the baker, you can see, is happily jumping up and down and very happy with what they've accomplished there, and they should be. And I'll come back to this because I want to see what the attack's like on the right hand side. It's either over, or it hasn't begun yet, or it's on the other side. Either way, it's not there. So we can see we now have a bakery. What this allows us to do is spend 4 coins, like so, and we get a little bit of bread there. I like to get a couple. And when a peasant comes along, well, what actually happens is first, any peasants around the area will be drawn to the bakery. And then they'll get there, and then they'll eat the bread. Sadly, it doesn't automatically recruit them. There you go, see that? So they're running towards that bread. So we get them paid. There you go. Yes, sadly, as I said, it does not automatically recruit them, which is a bit of a shame. If you ate the bread and then recruited them, that would be really, really good. And I think I would have thought that would have been the logical choice. At the end of the day, it costs you 4 bread to get them and bring them back and get that. Oh, looks like the pikeman's fishing, which you get. I'm going to recruit another one there, and let's see if there's anyone around here who wants to get me paid. Loads of people want to get me paid. That's fine. Any of the archers, lots of money, that's all good too. Anyway, let's head back to the centre, I think. Probably want another pikeman. There we go. So I'm thinking now of expanding to the right-hand side. The right-hand side portal is now being destroyed, so we can probably go and advance a little bit on that side. Obviously heading towards the dock portal, but with this being Island 3, we have 2 portals and then the dock to deal with. So we'll have to see how we get on there. Oh, sadly ran out of stamina on the stag while going through this, but it's not too much problem. And you can see that we have nobody's ate the bread yet. Nobody's ate that, so there we are. Just take a little bit of a rest while we get some of that. And I'm also going to spend some money on upgrading both towers in this area. One there. Gonna get a couple more archers, and then this one here as well. We need to make sure we have a strong defensive line, just in case anything untoward happens, which is very possible. There's a peasant coming in there, so you can see they do run towards that. Once they go there and there's bread, they obviously start feeding on that, and then if they run out, they sort of, I think they sort of, I don't know if they'll hang around for a bit and then they wander back, but either way, we're managing to recruit these people without having to really leave the area. There's been some discussion regarding this, actually, the horse, whether we take it or not. Have not yet decided to take it, because I'm probably going to go with the salamander, which I think is the next island. So, we'll see. We shall see. But, looks like someone is now... We've got some more people in that tower there, so we can upgrade this tower, and we will upgrade this tower. Like I say, I'm trying to get both towers in the centre to the max level. If there's any argument to be made about the... Oh, there's someone that's hanging around there. Let's get them paid. Yeah, if there's any argument to be made about the defences and what you should upgrade, then, you know, the one protecting your main town centre is probably it. I go for the ones on the outside first, simply because it's the first, you know, port of call for the greed. But the difference being that, you know, we don't... Well, we should always defend the central point, especially when you got the big reactionary attacks or anything like that. And I've just realised there's like some like blinking eyes in the forest. Don't know if you can see that. Just past where they went as well. Yeah, you always get the side ones and stuff sorted, and then, you know, go for the mid ones. So if there's big reactionary attacks, it can always go horribly wrong. And good grief, that's a lot of money, and I'm just going to run off while that happens. Let me probably spend some money on a fire barrel or two. But I'm going to... Oh, there it goes, sending it. So we've got that catapult. See, overshooting it sometimes. it's not as random as the previous game, where sometimes it's really short, sometimes it hits the wall, so it's all over the place at times. Anyway, that is be a peasant there. Get them paid. And I want to try and rush on the right hand side. I've actually delayed it a little bit. I should have been further back, but it matters not too much, because we need to scout out our next area of expansion. So let me just put a couple of coin into there, run past, and then we probably want 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and now we'll take a run. So we know that we can go at least up to the first portal. That's not a problem. It's literally just inside here. And there it is. So there's the destroyed portal. The second place for a forward point then, where could it be? Well, I'm seeing this here, but I'm not seeing where the next point is. The next place for a wall. I'm hoping it's hidden behind some of the trees, but if not, I mean, we're talking having to come past here, and then there's the portal again. But then you can see we've got a wall and then a place for a defensive point, so we need to attack that way first. Not an insurmountable task. It's not too bad. We could probably manage it, actually. We could probably manage it. But already a bit knackered. Gonna put some coin in here just to clear off these trees a bit. Trying to creep forward to get this bit of grass here. Finally, the workers have come into the centre and removing that. I'm not going to order anything else. Don't know whether you need to clear back here as well. But I can't see, because where the grass is, I can't see if there's a defensive point here, like the clump for a wall, but I don't think there is. Which is a shame. So I don't know what the solution is to that. Because it's unlikely that we can send this attack to get that Paul. We can try it. The worst thing that happens is it fails, you know. I've spent some points in upgrading that, but I don't know if it's strictly the right thing to do. Gonna get another farmer. Like so. Get paid there, and then give him 10 coins again. And we can see we have got one peasant, two peasants hanging around here. Just going to pick up all of this from the farmers. Obviously that is not even the full amount that they have on them, because they'll have a lot. Sorry, that's not the full amount in the field, because they'll have some on them. Upgrade this to the next tier, like so, and more archers, more better, is the general rule of thumb. And we'll finally go with some bread. There we are. Okay, going to get paid here, which we've now had that's done. And I think we'll send an attack on the left this time. Portal isn't too far in the forest, so it should be a reasonable one. On the way past, we'll get that sorted. The attack should have finished on this side now. So, I don't know how many people we've got here. Just the one. That's a problem. So there's just one set of archers and guys attacking there. So that could be a bit of a misplay. We might not... These might not survive. There's not much I can do, really. The portal is literally past here. Coming up to it. Okay. I'll let them crack on. Because this is one of the... They're not really knights, but it's because it's one of those that we brought with us on the boat. They are not represented on the wall in the main keep. So I won't know whether or not that attack is successful. I'll know if it's a success if it's a success, because you'll have the noise and all that to say that yes, it's been attacked and that sort of thing. But I won't know whether it's failed or not, because the wall won't change, because there's nothing on the wall on the keep. Looks like the farmer's working there, which is good. We will get some more bread. Just maxing out on the bread there. And we will go for a person on that side. Well, we'll do all the sides. Why not? This will possibly be an issue in the sort of immediate turn. Whoa, we're getting paid. What's happened there is the banker here has given me the interest, essentially, from what's in there. But I don't really want it. I've got more than enough on us. Yeah, this could cause us short term to lose a bit of money, because we're going to have 8 archers be recruited by that guard. So we need to recover those. Luckily we have the bread, which means that people are coming to us, so we don't have to go to them. So there's some more coin. I'm going to pick that up as we go past. It's now going dark. It's possible that the attack is still underway. The problem is they're having to face off against the wave of the night spawn now. Oh! Successful attack! Well done. Honestly, didn't expect it. So that is one portal from both sides cleared. Excellent. Happy with that. Very happy with that. Unexpected. Honestly, didn't think that would have worked. And there's the reactionary attack. There's the response to that. And there's some people hanging around there eating the bread. We can go at the centre here, see if we can get paid. Oh, we can get paid. Yes, we can. I will... Oh, do I want to upgrade any further? But that's both sides now suffered one portal destruction. That'll also mean we have 3 knights on the left. There they come back. Successful. Let's see if we want coin. They're not taking any coins, so they might have not lost any coin at all. Dogs are not barking. Now they are barking. This direction as well. Let's see if... Oh, there's the attack. So, it's coming. And it's not really getting very far. I honestly think that the tower on the outside is the better one, because it can fire direct like that. But that was that attack. And not a very successful one. And there's the bell ringing to indicate that the attack is over. Okay, excellent. So we've managed to destroy the portal on both the left and right. We still have another portal on the left and right as well. This guy's eating the bread. There's some coin, mate. Get some more bread, simply because I'm getting paid loads. There we go. And we can see now we've got all the knights on that wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which means that, yeah, we've got so many people here. Okay, fine. What I'm going to do is spend a little bit of time to build this boat. Now, this boat is more difficult and more expensive to build than the other ones. As you progress through the islands, that is the case. It just, yeah, you know, there's more parts, there's more steps, it just takes more money, takes more time. But we have the money, we certainly have the money, and we do have the time. What we don't have is the extra arches that are not yet, well, the free arches that go around and gain more money. Not exactly a big issue considering the amount of money we're getting off farming and the amount of money we've got in the bank. And naturally, obviously, we are recruiting as many archers as possible. And they're heading off to either side. And we've also got the farms to give us all that cash as well. And we can already see someone coming along. And there you go. There's them recruited. And there's some cash. Either way, I think we will leave it there for now. Next episode, we have to focus our attack on the right hand side, and we will most likely and hopefully get, well, firstly get one portal down, the next one, and then probably an expansion, and then hopefully so I guess we'll be dealing with that massive attack now. I believe that is a blood moon. So we'll see exactly how we fare with that one, and then we'll see what we do in terms of attacking an expansion. Hopefully, at minimum, first portal, sorry, the second portal on the right, followed by the dock, but we'll see how we get on. As always, if you have enjoyed the video and the series thus far, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.